Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Reese number 133-203D. This is an interlocking astragal set, is what this is. They call it interlocking weather stripping. I'm trying to decide if this is only an astragal or not. They show it as an astragal, where you will have obviously the U-shaped receiving portion mounted on the pull side active door, so that when the two doors come together closed, you're going to make a really nice positive seal there, as you can see. Okay. Nothing's going to beat that for protection against the elements, that's for sure. Nothing's going to beat that. Positive seal. You've got that vinyl insert that's there, that vinyl bulb that just presses into that extrusion profile. You could certainly mount this on the header of your door. Let's take a look. How would you have to do that? Maybe not super elegant to do it that way. I would probably use the 202 for the header. I happen to have a sample of the 202 here for the header. And there is a link below this video to the product brochure where you can review these items that I'm referring to. I'd use that at the header. On the lock side, you could certainly use this, and that would work well as a latch guard as well. Using it on the hinge side, however, I'm tempted to say is not going to work, because if I had this mounted to the face of the door, and this was on, not that you really could, you've got hinges installed all over your door, so this is really going to be a meeting style weather strip. But you could put it on the lock side for sure. Putting it on the hinge side I don't think is going to work for you, because you need to rotate this piece out. And I suppose you could probably rip that leg down a bit, but then you're not going to really reach your seal. So this is really going to be a great way to lock up your meeting style. Okay, let's go over some dimensional properties. They have this as 1 inch wide. Indeed. Its projection, about 5/8. The width of the 133 on the inactive door, about 15/16, and about 3/8 wide. If you've got door closers installed on each doors, you're probably going to need to think about a coordinator. You can't have this door close first, then your inactive door will make contact and not close properly. Obviously, pairs of doors with exit devices would be a problem, because you're locking one door down before the other is hit. However, if you had just a single exit device on a pair of doors, which is at times quite permissible, it could work out really well. But when it comes to just sealing a pair of doors, and you really want to stop the intrusion of rain, horizontal rain specifically, as you can get in southern Florida, certainly be a lot better than having nothing, having that interlocking astragal type that's here. Okay. Now this is, per that product brochure, shown in, it's available in 3 finishes. The C finish for clear anodized aluminum, the D for dark bronze as listed here, and then G for gold. Okay. This is in the site in all lengths from 2 foot to 8 foot. If you have need for a length longer than that, feel free to let us know. We can accommodate. We don't list them because the cost of shipping is generally prohibitive. You can derive the cost of a 12-foot piece. If you know what 3 feet costs, you can derive a 12-foot length, because it is sold per foot. The freight, though, is going to prove to be the challenge. If you needed one piece at 9 foot, it's probably going to be an issue in terms of freight. If you needed 50 pieces at 14 feet, 50 sets, it's not really so much going to be an issue at all in terms of the freight charge. Okay. Now, if you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know. Order the next longest piece or pieces and simply indicate in the comment field the length that you'd like for us to cut the material back at, and we'll be happy to oblige. The reasoning is if these pieces were not the 6-inch sample pieces that they are, they would feature holes, slotted holes, hopefully, 3 or 4 inches from the end of the unit, and then a specific center to center as well. If you ordered a custom length, we'll not only trim it, you can see how clean the end is there when the factory cuts it, but they'll give you that first hole at the proper distance from the edge, and then the proper center to center as well. Don't be bashful about letting us know what you want in terms of the holes. If you want fasteners to be included as well, you might say, please provide slotted holes and standard fasteners. You might say, send undrilled, but please provide standard fasteners, whatever you might want, or just simply round holes. But the manufacturer's catalog states that slotted holes would be typical for weather stripping like this. Okay. Just be clear about it so that you get the material and it's what you want. If you had to do 50 pair of doors in an environment that was either very hot or very cold, you might want to measure those openings and have the factory make them the size that you want, so that you're not out there spending any more time than necessary and you're just pre-drilling holes and screwing material in. That would be advantageous. And also feel free to indicate the screw type if you want machine screws or wood screws, or sheet metal screws would probably would be typical. Let us know, and that can all generally be accommodated with no additional charge. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Reese products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's webpage, as well as a link to the full product catalog. I'm quite partial to Reese, and it's because their customer service is something that you can rely on. Their industry-leading ship times, the same. Their dark bronze anodized, as far as I'm concerned, is the best-looking dark bronze anodized available in the market when it comes to this. And I use Reese exclusively when I want the weather stripping to be as handsome as the rest of the hardware on the opening that we've supplied. If you have any questions on the Reese 133-203D interlocking weather strip set or any other Reese product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.